Yes, we have narrowed down the problems, and we have come to 3 topics, the main points that are somehow stopping women from participating. So we have to find a way toward the solution. And when the main problem is that is the discrimination between women and men. That comes usually from the ideological factors. So the case is that the best way to solve this is to work toward these factors. Men themselves would help in this, seeing that the most of parliamentaries, ministers, the environment around is really male. They should try to be more open for the participation of women. Women themselves should be more.
It's okay. Sure. Thank you. Someone else? So United Kingdom just gave some great solutions. Does anyone want to say that they agree or disagree or what?
I mean, we have here the draft resolution.
By yourselves?
Yes.
Sure.
There's a draft resolution in order to prevent women discrimination.
Okay.
Can we discuss it and then vote?
Maybe you want to move into an unmoderated caucus and present it to the group?
Yes.
Right? So in general, you should bring resolutions to the UN, okay? You need to write them when you're here. Does that make sense? But I know this is a short one, so it makes sense that people thought about it before what you would say. So it's perfectly fine for you to submit one. Would you guys like her to read it now, or do you want to move into an unmoderated caucus and discuss it? Read it now?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Considering that the Universal Declaration of Human Rights asserts the principle of non-discrimination and proclaims that all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights, and that everyone is entitled to all the rights and freedoms set forth therein without distinction of any kind, including any distinction as to sex. Taking into account the resolutions, declarations, conventions, or recommendations of the United Nations and the specialized agencies designed to eliminate all forms of discrimination and to promote equal rights for men and women. Concerned that despite the Charter of the United Nations, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, the International Convention on Human Rights, and other instruments of the United Nations and the specialized agencies, and despite the progress made in the matter of equality of rights, there continues to exist considerable discrimination against women, reaffirming that despite, even after the passing of laws against workplace discrimination and harassment, men in leading positions in the workplace continue to discriminate and harass women in lower positions. Emphasizes the importance of Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination against Women, adopted in 1979 by the UN General Assembly. Regrets the ignoring of the laws, resolutions, and declarations by the higher powers in the judicial and executive system when it comes to women's rights. Further invites the media to implore upon the subject, authorizes the creation of an institution where women can address their complaints to higher authorities.
Good. The chair would recognize a motion for a 5-minute question and answer period to the delegation of the United States. Is there a motion for a 5-minute question and answer? Meaning, do you guys want to ask them questions? No? The chair would also recognize at this time we can move into a caucus to discuss amendments. Is there anyone that would like to discuss amendments? Do you have any ideas for amendments?
Yeah.
Okay, how about we move? Okay, the chair would recognize a motion to move into a short, unmoderated caucus for the purpose of discussing motion or amendments. Excuse me. Can I get a motion? I should say that again. That was a lot. Okay. unmoderated caucus. Can I get a second for 5 minutes? Second. All those in favor? Motion passes. We are now in an unmoderated caucus. This is the time you can discuss with the United States any